Welcome to online class. So last time we have seen about the you can say networking device. Today we are going to see about the data communication. Now data communication refers to the exchange of data between a source and a receiver. Data communication is said to be a local if communicating device are in the same building or are similar restricted geographical area. So data can be one building to other building, it can be one area to other area. Okay, it is restricted area. Okay, it cannot be one country to other country. It is in a limited area only we are talking about right now. Analog and digital data transmission. Data can be digital or analog, a data having a continuous wave that change over time is known as analog data. Human voice is an example of an analog data. Discrete data such as 0 and 1 is known as digital data. Data which is stored in the computer memory is known as digital data. Next one is series and parallel transmission. In series data transmission, the bits are transmitted in a sequence over a single communication line. In parallel data transmission, multiple bits are sent simultaneously on different channels. Serial transmission and parallel transmission are the two mode of digital data transmission is less than that which we can be transmitted into analog data transmission. So we are going to see further different you can say networking devices. Okay, how it is been used, that we are going to see. Okay, so in that also you will find some more communication data are there. A communication device, a network is established basically for communication. Different type of transmission made media like twisted pair, coaxial cable, satellite can be used to connect the computer in a network. Communication device plays an important role in the overall data communication process. Basically, these devices are required to actually transmit the data between different computers in a computer network. Wireless communication links which operates without the need of cables are becoming increasingly popular. Okay, so that we are going to see further how wired one and wireless both communications there is a vast you can say difference and why wireless is in more demand, so that we are going to see further. First is wired networking technology. Now when we talk about wired networking technology, it is a way of data transmission in which the data is transmitted from one place to another through a physical medium which is in the form of wires. The best example of data transmission through a wire are cable TV network and telephone networks. There are various kinds of wires or cables used in wired technology for the transmission of data. So generally in wired networking you will find wires are being used. That's why it is called as wired technology. So you can see the first one, twisted pair cable. Now I'm showing you the picture. You can see there why it is called as twisted, because you can see it is not in a straight way. It is, you can say, twisted, right? So you can see it is pair wire. Again you can see there is no single wire. Everywhere you can see it's a combination of two. That's why twisted pair cable. Okay, so these cables are you can say used most commonly for transmission media. Okay, and the cost is also low. Now in this also you can find out, you can say UTP and STP. So we are going to see first one, that is UTP. UTP stands for, you can see there, unshielded twisted pair. That means you can see there is no special protection given to the wires. Okay, a normal cover is there, and then you can see, for example, green and white. Okay, so there is no special, you can say, shielding or protection is given to the wire. That's why it is called as, you can say, unshielded twisted pair. Okay, for example, normally you will find where this one, telephone cables, data communication cables, all these types you will find this kind of wires. Second one is STP, shielded twisted pair. You can see extra protection is given. Okay, inside the outer cover you will find again cover is there. Generally you can say it has a foil jacket, you can see silver color, right? So that foil jacket is there, and the outer cover that helps to prevent the, you can say, cross talk and noise from outside source. So there is no chance of, you can say, the wires are mixing up with each other, right? So you can see special kind of, you can say, foil jacket has been given. That's why it is called as shielded twisted pair. That is also called as STP. Then we can see the advantages of twisted pair cables are, it is a thin flexible cable that can easily be, you can say, laid between walls and multiple lines that can run through the same, you can say, wiring duct. It is also cheaper than other type of cables. However, the transmission signal becomes weak when the distance is long. So for short distance, you can say we can use twisted pair wires. Then next one, you can see the coaxial cable. You can see three pictures I am showing you. Generally in our cables you will find this kind of wires very commonly, right? Those who are using the setup box and all, there also you will find this kind of cables are in there, right? So coaxial cable consists of an inner core, okay, insulator, shield and outer cover. It is called coaxial because these sections all share the same axis. You can see it is protected very well, outer, inner, then you can see one black insulation is there, and finally the copper wire is there. So it is very well protected wire. That's why it is called as coaxial cable, right? So generally you can say the we are using this, generally you will find for TV signals and set-top box, right? So these are some features of coaxial cable. Then you can see Ethernet cable. Now this cable very commonly you will find in the telephones, and generally when we are using the modem, right? Or you can say we are using Wi-Fi connection, there we are using this particular, you can say, object, this pin which is given there, this pin I am showing you with the cursor, right? This pin is called as Ethernet cable. Now another type of media used to transfer data from one place to another is called Ethernet cable. Ethernet cables are used to connect with network device such as computers, hub, switches, etc. Each end of an Ethernet cable has an, you can say, jack with 8 pins. Now jack, when I am saying, I am showing my cursor, you see here, this when you count, it is called as jack. So it is having total how many pins? 8 pins are there in here, right? This rotation which I am doing with my cursor on the screen, this is called jack. It is having total 8 pins, right? So you can say to plug into the Ethernet port of different devices. So generally we can pin this to different devices, right? So this is the use of, you can say, Ethernet cable. Next one is fiber optic cable. Now very commonly you must have seen this fiber optic cables, right? If you have not seen, I am showing you 3 pictures here, right? 3 different pictures are there. Fiber optic use, you can say, light pulses to transmit information. The light is guided down the center of the fiber, called as, you can say, core. Center part here, you can see here, this is the center part, this white part, or down if I come here, this, you can say, silver part, this is called as the core because it is the center part. Okay, you can see almost 1 2 3 4 layers are there. After that you get this, you can say, center part, right? The core is surrounded by an optical material called as you can say cladding that wraps the light in the core using an optional you can say technique called as total internal you can say reflection. Optical fiber has a high data carrying capacity and transmit the data at the faster rate. The optical fiber can be used as an medium of telecommunication and networking because it is flexible and can be bundled as you can say cables. So you can see so many are there, so it is you can say together called as bundles of cables, right? So this was little information about you can say fiber optical cable. Next comes the wireless networking technology. Now this is one kind of infrared data transmission which is in high demand. Why? Because there are no wires. It is used with the help of you can say different kind of you can say the satellite, infrared, Bluetooth, so many options are there. So that we are going to see. Okay. When we talk about wireless technology is relatively new and generally more expensive than wired networking. Wireless networking technology is the method of communication that use electromagnetic waves like you can say infrared, microwave and radio waves, right? This all names you all are very familiar with, right? To transmit data between devices. Wireless technology in simplest sense enables one or more device to communicate without any physical connection without requiring between the peripheral cabling. So we can say that different technologies are available for wireless transmission of data, right? In that we are going to see few. Okay, first one you can see the infrared. Okay, so I have already shown you the picture of infrared. You can see it is you can say connected with a printer. You can see here it is connected with a mobile phone. Okay, even it is connected with one kind of you can say scanner type, right? So it is connected to you can say three places, right? So infrared means below. Okay, red derived from the Latin word infra, meaning is below. Okay, while red being the color of the you can say longest wavelength of visible light, infrared lights has a longer wavelength, a lower frequency than that of the red light. You can see that in the picture. You can see this red light, right? So that is all infrared. Infrared waves are used for short range communication, that is communication between the device that are not very far from each other. Best example of a computer lab we can say, okay, server is connected to all the 50 computers, so there also it is not far away in that particular room only. So one example I have given you, right? So one server can give access to or permission to all 50 computers for printer, you can say for sharing internet connection. Okay, so these two examples I can give you, right? Then we will see about the Bluetooth. Now Bluetooth is also very famous nowadays because we are doing all online learnings, right? Whether it is your classes, school or any other place you're talking to, you can say different people. So Bluetooth is one of the best way. It can be for learning, it can be for printout, it can be for music, it can be for you can say watching a movie, right? Or you want to connect a Bluetooth with any particular instrument and then you're listening the music somewhere in your room. So different options are there for Bluetooth. So Bluetooth is a wireless technology used for connecting together electronic device such as computer, handset, digital you can say cameras and mobile phones. It let you to talk and share information like music, voice, video. Wireless Bluetooth technology used radio waves just like mobile phone, television and FM radio. The difference between those devices and Bluetooth technology is distance. Okay, so I'll show you one more picture. Okay, these all things you are using nowadays for online, right? Whether it is your headphone or you are talking with someone with a mobile phone. So in all this situation we are using all these things. Okay, even in your textbook page number 15 same diagrams are there. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you that. right? So Bluetooth technology allow communication with several devices at the same time, thus overcoming the limitation posed by infrared technology. Bluetooth device has less potential hazards than mobile phone. It is easier to use, so we can say compared to mobile phone we can use, you can say, Bluetooth much easy and betterly, right? Next one is the microwaves. Now microwaves, when I am saying, it's not the oven what we are using, that is also called as microwave. Okay, in that radiation is happening, so that is different thing. You must have seen different mobile towers, right? Or you can see in the other picture there where you can see it is giving the access to the next two computers which are downside. Okay, so its box is like a microwave. Now what exactly it is? Microwaves and radio waves with wavelength ranging from a long as 1 meter to a short of 1 millimeter, or equivalently with frequency between, you can say, 300, you can say, mhz, that is 0.3 ghz. Okay, it is a line of, you can say, side transmission, which means the signal travels in a straight line free of, you can say, material obstacles. So that is some feature of, you can say, microwaves. Okay, so nearby, you can say, ranges, you can use microwave system to connect one or two PCs. Okay, next one is radio waves. Now radio waves, again you can see two pictures I have shown you, right, where two people are connecting. So when they are connecting, how, you can say, the message is traveling from one place to other. Same time, other side, you can see the remote we are using for television, right? So there also, when you just click the channel number, the channels are changing, right? Same time that numbers appear on the TV screen. So that happens with the help of radio waves. Two best example I have given you. Even your radio, okay, when you just set the frequency, then you can hear a clear song or some kind of program is running on the radio. So even that is one example of radio waves. Okay, so radio wave transmit music, conversation, pictures, and, you can say, data visibility through the air, often over millions of miles. It happens every day in thousands of different ways. Okay, even though radio waves are invisible and completely, you can say, undetectable to humans, they have totally changed society. So we are using more nowadays radio waves, right? Last one, satellite. A communication satellite, sometimes you can say abbreviative to, you can say, COSMET. Sorry, it is an, you can say, artificial satellite, you can say, stations in special, you can say, space for the purpose of, you can say, telecommunication. So there are several of, you can say, satellite technologies that we used in a wide scale. Okay, fixed satellites are, you can say, frequently used for television broadcasting, in schools for distance learning and program, right now what we are doing online, and cable network, you can say, providers. While mobile satellites are used for such communication technology as GPS, that is global, you can say, positioning system, online radio stations and broadcasting news, television, and other, you can say, services in planes and automobiles. So there are several sub, you can say, branches and other type of satellite technology used for broadcasting the weather, for watching a telecommunication conference projected from mile away on a laptop. This military, the military also make use of satellite technology to defense and, you can say, for survival purposes. The uses of satellite in our daily life for, you can say, communicating are almost limitless. So we are using lot of, you can say, satellite communication. So we have done with our first lesson. With the video, I'm uploading the notes also. Now next 3 lessons are based on HTML, so we are going to complete it very faster. Okay, second lesson I am uploading very fast, maybe in coming next 2-3 days. Only introduction on HTML, how to create a web page on Notepad, and then you will be having, you can say, little more description in the third lesson and fourth lesson on HTML only. Okay, so stay home, be safe, And when you're writing this question answers in your computer textbook, see that you're writing with pen. Only blue pen is allowed. I don't want that you're sending a message to me that I have to write with pencil, I have to write with black pen or any other color pen. Only blue pen is allowed. No need to maintain any separate notebook. Okay, only textbook is allowed. Your page number, this is your textbook. Your page number should be 18, 19. Okay, so there you have to write with blue pen. Okay, stay home, be safe.